Hello, chicken. You are first, indeed. So I have a lot of news today, right? First, let's give a shout out to new subscriber. New subscriber is Bill Roy. Bill Roy, thank you for subscribing. Did I say that correctly? Yes, I did. And then 13 days ago was A Fury, or A Furry. A Furry is probably better. And then 3 weeks ago, Centurios. But within the last 22 hours, Bill Roy subscribes. Thank you so much for that. That said, I hope Infernal can make it today. We have a couple of updates, right? So first, System Era announced that there's going to be a new update, and trains are now confirmed, right? That's how I see it, right? They had a little bit of a teaser. I haven't seen the teaser on Twitch yet. Maybe there's something I was working until just recently, and when I loaded the game, it had like a update coming soon kind of thing. No, the last Twitch stream was on a year ago. There's nothing on Twitch, right? So there's that. However, when you go to the Steam store, right, you see that there is a new update coming soon message, right? And a little bit of an image of what looks like a train station to me. At least this is how I interpret it, right? So there's that. Then there were pre-recorded shows for you guys. Sunday and Monday was the Planet Crafter, and then Tuesday and Wednesday yesterday was Astroneer, right? And so for Astroneer, we had on Tuesday all the Wanderer missions. I just knocked them out one after another, right? Pretty easy. And then yesterday, on Wednesday, we had all the cores opening, right? So if you're interested on how to open cores, there's a good tutorial for you there. Then that said, with the new update coming out, there's a high likelihood, right? Because I saw a lot of content on Reddit where people posted the item duplication stuff, right? Basically every day there's like at least a few posts of people doing item duplication. It is so bad that now even people show item duplication in creative mode. I don't know what the point is of that. You just fly and create items. Yeah, you always could do that. There's nothing, no bug here, nothing new here, right? But that said, it's very highly likely that I'm preloading the game, that we are going to see an update where the Astroneer, the System Era team is going to fix the item duplication bug, right? So we need to get cranking on our 1 billion bytes challenge. We need to get cranking on that because I'm worried that maybe this week System Era is going to launch the update, and I haven't figured out a way on Steam to not have the update, right? I've no idea if that's even possible. If anyone of you knows how to do that, let me know. That said, we stream every day and we only play on live stream. So if you guys want to get notified when we start streaming, like chicken here, please subscribe and hit that bell icon. The bell icon is what gives you those notifications 100%. The subscription does not. Many people don't even know. The subscription does like random things, right? It's just a YouTube thing. There's nothing we can do about it. However, by subscribing, you're helping us because we don't get paid by YouTube until we have 1,000 subscribers. The game has loaded in the background. You can hear it, right? We also have a Discord. If you know what it is and like to use it, a link to the Discord is on my website, in the video description, and on my YouTube channel. We also have a merch store with really cool merch that you can only get on the merch store. If you want anything unique that you currently don't see on the merch store, but you have seen on my stream before, something like this, for example, right? Just message me on Discord and I will give you a private link, right? That's how that works. A merch store is, again, on my website, the video description, and on my YouTube channel. That's it. The game is loaded. Let's get into the game. Let's see. Do I see it? Yep. I see it in all its glory. Let me see here. Good. All right. So, we are going to make another row here today because we have room and we have the power. Hey, Infernal, how are you doing? Assuming this is Infernal, let me check real quick. It is.
Oh,
Good. How are you doing, my man? Good
I
mo-
was waiting until your intro was done.
Okay, good, good, excellent. So you guys see that this is actually going now into outer space here, and if you go a little bit up, we actually start hitting the clouds, like right here. Is this a snail active? Yes. Right. So that's that. We're going to make at least one more road today. Oh, hold on. Let me invite Infernal here. And so, Infernal, you and I need to have a little bit of a conversation because Astroneer already announced that they will have a new update coming soon, possibly this week. Maybe not.
Yeah.
If not this week, then next week. There is Infernal. Good news. He's loading. So there's a couple of things that we need to be doing here, Infernal. We need to make another row. This is 13 wide. Let me just count it real quick. 6, 9, 10, 13 wide. We need to make another row. So that is what you will be working on today. So we need 13 times 4 large A, 13 times 1 extra large C, and so forth. You get the message, right?
13 times 4 large A.
Yep. Do you want to make a list? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
All right. Then 13 medium A's, 13 auto arms, in that order.
Yep.
13 extra large C, 13 times 3 atmospheric condenser, 13 times 3 atmospheric condenser, and then 13 times 4 research chambers.
Gotcha.
All right, so that's what you will be working on. We need to get another base going. So what I will do is I will get soil. And then, why is this like so crappy looking here? And then I want to start on a new base. Thirteen rows we are making. So I will get soil, and then I will start on the Atrox pole base. Right, and the next thing that we will do is we start manufacture over there on RTGs, as many as we can do. Because I think the RTGs is the hardest part. So if they release an update, we just need to make the platforms and all the rest. That might not be as difficult. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, we sort of need to prepare for them launching the update relatively soon. And I appreciate that Gina gave us a heads up, right? That the next update is coming soon. We don't know how this will look like, right? If they are going to have the bug fixed, the item duplication bug fixed or not. Right? We simply don't know. Oh my god. Is this all full here? No, this one. Good. Sticky feet. All right, so I will. Hold on. Is that soil? How the heck did I get soil? I must have gotten soil, dude. Look at this.
No, I got soil for you.
How?
It was 2 streams ago.
You got soil? You're awesome, man.
You had me do it for like half an hour.
Okay, good news bears. We take the soil. And what is this thing here? Is that soil too? I will... how the heck do I do this? All right, hold on. I will fly this over, and then I will teleport back and get the spaceship. I don't know. I will do something useful, hopefully. But we need to, oh God, we need to expand the base. This is a little bit on the fast side. Oh, okay, I know what I'm doing. Famous last words. So that's that ship. I take this ship back to you so that you're not stranded. And I did into orbit again. Great, thank you, game. And we are back here. Inbound on Atrox. Okay, and now I will gateway jump. Is this, how's the titles in here? Let's refill real quick. So you have a ship. I will put it here in case someone dies. And then, how's this looking? I think this will run empty pretty soon here. All right, and I will gateway jump down. Good. And can I just go here? Oh, I don't need to go to the door? Apparently. Yeah, apparently I don't have to go to the core. That's the right base. Okay, good. Good news bears. And we need to substantially expand this base and start on RTGs. So, Infernal, just make the items. I will set up the items later. Just make the items while I'm doing the base. We are basically cracking. We are cracking here. We are doing stuff, making things. Make sense?
Yeah.
Because they might launch. I mean, really honestly, no one in their right mind is going to launch on Friday, but what can I say? I think System Error has launched several times on Friday, so there's that. So you can see me on live stream, right? If you are tuned in, I'm basically expanding the base here. I will try to make it as big as we can, and then the first thing that we're going to do is make RTGs, like a lot. It's going to suck also a lot, but better making the RTGs and then having to use the resources to make the platforms than having to make the RTGs from scratch, because then we need auto extractors for lithium and all that stuff. Okay. So I'm just going to crank here as much as I can. We are now in a race, Infernal. In a race against the developers. The developers are our enemies. Actually, it's more like time is our enemy. And it always was. I'm nervous. My base building skills are terrible. Okay. Because if we get this to 80,000, that's better than having to sweat it at 40,000. You know, if you can double the effort. And the key will be the RTGs, right? Everything else you can make sort of from soil, mostly. And we don't know yet if the new patch is going to fix the item duplication bug. I would say yes, because it's all over Reddit. It's like every week there's several posts showing the item duplication glitch, you know? Every week there's several posts. I don't know how I did that. I did it with one click, so there's. I will try to make this base as big as I can. And you just make all the items.
Yeah. I will be right back, though.
Yeah, no worries. When you're back, I'm going to ask you how work was and all that stuff. There is a light source of white light. It could be a reflection or it could be a marble. You guys see that right here? Where the mouse cursor is. It's a reflection of our spaceship. Or crashed craft. Again, I did it with one mouse click. I don't know how I did this. I mean, I'm not going to complain. But honestly, in my opinion, Astroneer is at its limit. But we need to start looking at... Is that Sorensen? And there's a diamond on this thing too. My goodness. This is making bytes as well, but we need to substantially upgrade it. Substantially upgrade it. Fred, how are you doing? What do you do? 80,000. 80,000 bytes. Check this out, Fred. We had 48,000 bytes. So the goal is to get to 1 billion in adventure mode. In adventure mode has never been done before. So that's the goal. 1 billion bytes. World record. World record. Honestly, I'm also fighting with Terrain 3.0 here. Terrain 3.0 is rather poopy. And of course, as always, we want things to look good. Oh, because people have already messy lives, so they want to have nice looking things. So we are just going to expand the base while Infernal is making items. And then when Infernal is done with item making, we're going to set up the items. Is this what I'm looking for? No, this one is full. How the heck did you get the full one? Hold on. This base needs more organization. Where's my pot? Here. And I will try to make the base as large as I can. Hey, if you're new to this channel, we stream every day and we only play on live stream. That is our thing, right? Because we do challenges, we don't want people to say this is fake. If you guys want to get notified when we start streaming, please subscribe and hit that bell icon. The bell icon is what gives you those notifications 100%. The subscription does not. However, by subscribing, you're helping us because we don't get paid by YouTube until we have 1,000 subscribers. So still a long ways to go. Really appreciate you subscribing. So we are currently working on the 1 billion byte challenge. 1 billion byte challenge. And we do so in adventure mode. So we are at the pole. I believe this is the South Pole. I'm not super sure what pole this is. Of Aatrox, and we are using helium gas for the most part with some methane to get bytes. It's sort of like the most stable system so far. We tried other things, but other things are more finicky. We used automation and those kind of things. It's still working, but it's rather unreliable. It's rather unreliable. Where's my pot? Okay. So we are a little bit in a race here with system error because we believe system error is going. Wow, this camera glitch. Did you guys see that? System error is going to release an update soon, and we believe this update might fix the item duplication glitch. So Infernal is currently using the item duplication glitch on the other base to make platforms. But we need to start making RTGs as quickly as possible so that we don't have to get lithium with auto-extractors and all that stuff. Okay. We tried multiple things. You guys see some of the things on the screen where we used proximity repeaters. I would like to see soil world record. 1 million enough? 2,500 large canisters. But soil world record is a little bit boring, don't you think? Soil world record? Because we would also need to get soil, right? There's no automated way of getting soil at the moment. So it's just driving the rover endlessly. May not be that interesting. There's some world records that are not so interesting, you know.
Very true.
Hey, Infernal, how was your day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun.
Oh, you're a manager now, so you have nothing to complain about, right? Right?
Oh yeah, totally. No.
Yeah. You have nothing to complain about. What are you talking about? You're a manager. Okay, let me see. When you're coming to an end, let me know so that I can coordinate with you.
I'm working on research chambers right now.
So you're almost done.
Yep.
Crap, I need to make soil faster here. All right, how do we do this? One moment, please. Maybe here. Let's give it alongside. Yep, this looks pretty promising. Wow, this garbage camera though. And you know, they may fix the item duplication bug, but I'm very sure that they're not going to fix the camera. So we're going to substantially expand this here. It's 92 degrees here, so I have the door open to the garage so that I get some of the air conditioning from the house. And the AC is running, of course, almost continuously. That's the washer. I thought we turned the buzzer off, but maybe my wife wanted it on. Because we just came back from Austin, right? And so we have all those clothes to wash. So give me a heads up when you are ready. I know the camera angle is a little bit bad, but what can I do? So that should be a lot of room here to make RTGs. Okay, hold on. I need to move this ship out of the way so that he can move, that he can land here.
I am done.
Okay. So now think about what do you want to take with you from that base? I would think the storage, resource canisters with the scrap, maybe. What else?
Are we completely done over here?
Maybe. Let's say yes. Let's say yes. So what do you want to take with you? Load it all on a what is it called, a large storage silo B, right? Put it in the shuttle, and then fly over here.
All right, I'll try.
Okay. This
I'm
is
guessing you're at the cap.
yeah.
Or,
The pole.
yeah.
We're going to plant these somewhere else. Hopefully this one will despawn here at some point. Good. And then we're going to move this. All that stuff needs to despawn here. We're going to move this to here. Need to wait for that stuff to despawn. I'm a little bit in frantic mode here, right? Because we need to get a lot of progress done. You piece of garbage. Can you tell me approximately how many hours it takes to get 1 million soil? Why don't you calculate? It takes half an hour to get a full rover. Half an hour to get a full rover. That's 12 medium fluid and soil canisters. 12. So you can calculate that. This stuff just has to despawn here. I don't want to clean it up. I'm a little bit in frantic mode here.
The good Metallica song.
Oh, is there a Metallica song? I'm not surprised, man.
Oh, Frantic.
Oh, just frantic? Okay, good.
Yeah. One of their original songs. Like, early songs.
Mm-hmm. Something like this. Now the neighbor's child is screaming. Very charming. Every time when I'm streaming, the neighbor does something with the child outside. And mind you, this is like 5:36 p.m. So what do we have here? Oh, this nonsense. There's also a bunch of stuff here on this base, by the way. Okay, what else do we have here? Bunch of stuff. Okay. Good. Before you land, let me move this thing here. 1 second.
Oh, you got the little lag spike?
Yeah.
You knew I went into orbit?
Yeah.
Or I hopped in the shuttle?
Yes, absolutely. So we need to figure out where you want to build here. Maybe you, I don't know, man. This is all very difficult. So here's some soil. There's some canisters here that I'm not quite sure what they're for. You guys saw that on live stream, right? The little loop-de-loop that this thing did. All right, so I have a shredder ready here for you. Maybe bring some of the there's some packages here, and there's like a whole bunch of other resources that you need to figure out what they're doing.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here.
I forgot about all that.
Yeah, this is a trade platform.
Interesting.
So you just make sense out of this here and start making RTGs. If you want to know how many, a lot. Let's say we need 6 extra large platform Cs. Time
24.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, 6 of those, and then times maybe 5 wide. So 6 times 5 is 30 of those platforms. Each one has 4 large storage silo Bs with 12 RTGs, something like that.
120.
Yeah. So you can now land here. And I will give you a little bit of a tour. Where's the full soil chemistry?
I had to make 2 trips.
That's fine. Hello.
As I forgot that that stuff existed.
Yeah. Okay, so the come over here and I will show you. Oh, you need to make
Okay.
a yeah, it's fine, it's fine. So see this edge here?
Yep.
This edge?
Yeah.
This edge, right? All the way out is where the RTGs are going to be. Right? And the idea is to make as many RTGs as possible, because when the patch hits, we can make the platforms, but making the RTGs is a major pain in the neck. Make
Right.
sense? So that's the idea. As much as you can, crank those RTGs here. So maybe 6 of these platforms wide, 6 long, 5 wide, something like that.
So 120 to start out with.
Yeah, something. But maybe do it in batches, right? Because if you just do the platforms and we don't have any RTGs by tomorrow, that's also not very useful.
Yeah.
You know, just do it in batches of like whatever you feel comfortable, 4, 6, something like that, 3, whatever you like.
Are there RTGs on that base?
Yes.
Okay.
So you have how do I say, templates, boilerplates, Legos to play with, right? You have Legos to play with. While you are building out this space here, I'm going to set up the stuff that you just created. Yeah, you can make as many trips as you like. There's a bunch of stuff here. You know, take like an inventory, because there's a ton of things here. There's a research chamber here, a large platform A, an atmospheric condenser, and an RTG. There's a ton of stuff here already, and a bunch of trade platforms. So you can build out your shredding thing. There's some packages over here. There's a ton of stuff here. So knock yourself out. I will go back to the other base and start setting up the platforms, yeah?
All right.
Yeah, I'm really worried that they may launch the update tomorrow.
We got this.
And Fred, yeah, medium canister holds 24 soil. 24 soil. We got this. Okay. Wow. This Infernal, he's really good. He's really good. Did you make extra large platform Cs?
No, I did not.
That's okay, no worries. Maybe I can make them. I only need 13 of them. So no problem at all. I'll take a screenshot. Can I look into the camera? This will take me a while. During that time, hopefully, Infernal, you can set up for manufacturing and start making RTGs, as many as we can. By the way, also, every time you enter a vehicle, I get the game has been saved message.
Weird.
Yeah, that's just how it works. This camera. So, Infernal trains are currently confirmed.
That seems like a pointless update.
Yeah, no.
Oh well.
You know, I think, frankly, in my personal opinion, System is working on Astroneer 2.0, and so they're just putting like gratuitous, but I don't know how to say that. Just some random content that makes people happy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have wanted teleporter pads. I think teleporters would have been so much better.
And even if it just teleported resources.
Yeah. Well, when I'm near a resource canister, why do I have to, and using my terrain tool to get resources, why do I have to put the resources manually in the resource canister? Why can't it just deposit them into the resource canister for me? I think the reason for that is that, you know, Astroneer, the system era people don't actually play the game. You know? So they have no idea of what is useful, what is not. Oh, by the way, The Boys season 3, episode 5 is the last episode. I tried to watch another episode yesterday, and that was it. I was at the end.
Oh,
Yeah, we need to wait for Friday. So hopefully this stream we can finish setting this up here, and Infernal can make a lot of RTGs. The more RTGs you can make, the better. And I will periodically go over there and see if I can help with something. Oh, hold on, this is a little bit too high here. Should be a roughly here. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. This structure is so huge, you guys have no idea. Hey, if you're new to this channel, we stream every day and we only play on live stream. We never play offline because we do challenges. Currently, we are working on the 1 billion byte challenge. So if you guys want to get notified when we start streaming, please subscribe and hit that bell icon. The bell icon is what gives you those notifications 100%. The subscription does not. However, by subscribing, you're helping us because we don't get paid by YouTube until we have 1,000 subscribers. That said, we also have a Discord. If you know what it is and like to use it, link is in the video description and on my YouTube channel. So we are making bytes using helium and methane on Atrox. Can't see my mouse cursor. Yeah, we are in a race a little bit because tomorrow could be where the new patch hits. And we don't know if this will fix some of the features that we're currently using in the game. Very possible.
It'll probably break more.
Yeah, but we don't want to start farming lithium, you know? Those kind of things.
Yeah.
Because we did that for reals. We made 4,800 RTGs, the normal way. And that took a very long time.
You did that solo.
Yep. Well, this save game kind of started with Sir Taco Cat helping out, right? And then he just disappeared. Because honestly, doing a challenge is work. Right? And I understand, it's just, it would have been better if you would have said, like, you know what, Retro, I kind of was hoping it would be more fun. This is more like work. I don't want to do it. And I would have been cool with that, you know? I would have been okay. I'm like, yeah, I understand. At least, you know, you were honest about it and said what you felt, you know? Like Infernal, I told you many times, right? If this is too much or you need a break, let me know, right?
Yeah.
And we tried multiple things in the save. We tried using proximity repeaters on research samples. That works. However, the problem is that the research sample respawn rate at the core is something like 4 hours, making it not that useful. All right, let's see if I'm sort of halfway done here. I mean, halfway done with just the large A's. Infernal, don't think I made a whole lot of progress here. we're currently making 47,000 bytes, and we are at 42 million bytes. So how are things going on your side, Infernal? Were you able to set up the shredders and get started?
I'm actually starting on that right now. I just spent that time turning the, what was it, 128 scrap that we had,
Mm-hmm.
and 256 packagers.
Nice. And unpacking, we may have lost a couple of these platforms. Let's see. Is there a couple more packages left here on this base, or did you take everything with you?
They're all still there.
Okay, good. Because we may be shy a couple of things, so I may need some stuff here. I mean, I don't need 3 shredders to fix things, but I need 1 shredder and a couple of things, you know?
Yeah.
So we're starting a new base. That is what Infernal is working on right now. Because this base is getting optically not feasible anymore. We're going to reach the clouds pretty soon.
Is there a certain area I should put the shredders at?
As long as you have power connectivity, the shredders can be anywhere. The RTGs should be in that large area that I made for you. You have room, I think, for 6 extra large platform Cs, long, and maybe 5 extra large platform Cs wide, something like that. If you are a little bit shy on room, then use the existing room, and I will make more soil there. I think your time is better spent creating things because you're extremely fast and efficient. Okay, we are missing. Oh, okay, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so I need to make 4 out of this. Where is the... Oh, here. Okay, good. This base is huge. If you don't have the hoverboard, man, you will never be able to reach anything here. So we need 4 out of this. And I also need some snail food here. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I know. So if the people that are currently watching have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to talk on live stream. I'm not like one of those streamers that doesn't want to talk. I'm perfectly fine. So working on the 1 billion byte challenge, using gas on Aatrox, mostly helium and methane, to research. You can do that indefinitely. You guys see this on the left of me. And we currently have 47,000 bytes per minute, and we are at 42 million bytes total. So we are at about 4% of the total challenge. 4%. Okay. I will come and visit and see if I can help. Anything? Again, I went into orbit. Like, tell me. But since I'm visiting you, that's easy because you are this guy here. Check out.
That guy.
Yeah, I see your flag. I just can't land there because there's mountains
Right?
in the way. You see this? Oh, can you move the shuttle out of the way? I know why I couldn't land.
Yes, I can.
I know.
Shuttle's gone.
Thank you. And we see a bubble now. Works like a charm. Good job, System Error. Not everything that you do sucks. Alright, need to
Just
refuel.
most.
No, they did a lot of good. The compass is amazing. The compass is amazing. I would have wanted a map instead of a compass, but for the compass, for what it is amazing. Alright, where are we here?
I'm trying for a more compact setup on this.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
So everything a little bit tighter.
It's fine. Just as long as you can make a ton of RTGs. So far, I think you haven't made any.
Nope, not yet.
Okay, good.
Just trying to get stuff set up.
Yeah, good. This is all refueled, perfect. All right.
Oh,
Good.
I also messed up.
What did you mess up?
The first shuttle I sent up was one that I just unpacked.
Mm-hmm.
So a compound.
Okay, so now you have.
We have a compound.
Yeah, so now you have a lot of printer stuff. Yep. Make a lot of printer over here. Why not? You get 4 printers. Easy. Yeah, no worries. Okay, I will keep working. Why can't I enter you?
And fourth printer.
So this time I went into orbit, not into space. Not sure how helpful that was. Yeah. So hopefully at least that one row we can crank out today and be done. Then I need to run some numbers to see how much more wiggle room we have. So next we need, yeah, beautiful. Sort of like in the middle here somewhere. Should have been 13 of them. 1, 2, 3. And you guys see that the packages are actually rolling because of the gradient. This base is on a gradient. I mean, it didn't start on a gradient, it started perfectly flat, but because we are building something that is essentially going to be a tangent on the planet. So that is what we are seeing here. This one is a little bit weird. Doesn't matter much, but it's a little bit. But have you ever been to Austin Infernal?
Not Austin.
Where in Texas?
I used to live close to Houston.
Yeah, Austin, I wasn't super impressed. There wasn't like a whole lot to do. You know, there's things like you can do a river cruise. We visited the Museum of Weird. The problem, so it was not the Corpse Museum, it was the Museum of Weird. The problem with that was, it was like someone's house, and then they had like a, you know, haunted doll. But the haunted doll had like 5 doll heads in various states of brokenness. So, you know, it looked more like someone's collection of garbage rather than a museum, you know.
Yeah.
It was like someone's house that they just asked you to pay for to go and watch what they have. And it was like a hoarder, you know, that had like a whole bunch of stuff, and they made up stories of like, oh yeah, you know, this is like the knife that, you know, was used to murder someone or something, right? And it was just a kitchen knife, you know, like an old one on top of it. It wasn't like even kept in a good condition. It was just like an old shabby knife, you know. And they had like a whole bunch of, you know, for all intents and purposes, recycling that that they charged people to look at. It was a little bit weird. Maybe that was the Museum of Weird, you know. that it was weird that that's what's going on. Right, so that is set up. Let me put this back here. It looks like these are all empty. Yeah, they're all empty. Where's this? Launch platform A. This might be an RTG. Yep, good. And then we need the auto arms. So maybe somewhere here. Good.
Yeah, the area that I lived in was Baytown.
Okay, was it a nice area, average? Was it like a nice area? Was it an average area? Was it maybe more of a poor area?
Uh, it was all right, minus the high crime rate,
Mm-hmm.
to put it lightly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when we were in Austin, 7-Eleven was robbed. My wife wanted to buy some Gatorade, and the cop said that the 7-Eleven is closed, and then they, EMTs came and they moved a person, with like the blanket fully covering that person, and they were not in any particular rush,
Yeah.
So it's unclear if it was the robber or the 7-Eleven person. Yeah, my wife, I think on the first day she did 13 miles. She just basically checked out everything there was to see, and she wanted some Gatorade after that, and the 7-Eleven was closed. She was actually able to get inside, but then a police officer came and said that, this is an active crime scene and store is closed.
This platform is very buggy.
What do you mean platform?
The new base location.
Buggy in which sense?
Trying to place an item down, it flips all over the place.
Oh, yeah, because you're at the pole. Is there a leftover? Yeah, here. So now we need to make the extra large C's. Thankfully, we have one here. That's good news bears. There's a bunch of empty resource canisters. If you need them, let me know. I will bring them to you. Oh yeah, I need to, that platform I actually need. What the heck was I doing? Can I shred this? There's stuff inside. Why can't I shred it with stuff inside? So I need to make 13 of those. One, two, three.
Yeah, the funny thing about where I lived at in Texas was about 2 months after I moved there, Hurricane Ike hit.
Yeah.
And we were without power for over 3 months.
That's ridiculous. Okay, that was all the packagers. Need sticky heat. Oh my goodness. Need to make a printer here real quick. You took all the printers.
Yeah.
And then you made compound. How bad do you feel? On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad do you feel?
0?
0? I mean, at least have like a 1 or a 2 or something. Where's the packager? Hold on.
Packager is like third from the very end.
Ugh. Yep.
Or 5 from the very end. Imagine the search menu.
And we are out of packagers. But I think that might be okay. I have, if I'm not mistaken, I have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I only need 2. I only need 2. So we put it somewhere roughly here, I would say. Maybe turn like so. Boom! It's Christmas. Yeah, this is at an incline now, so the game is getting confused how to put platforms and all that stuff. Can I grab one? Anyone? Maybe this one? Oh, you piece of garbage. Is the snail out again? Yeah, the snail certainly is out again. Is this getting crooked? Oh, I don't have the jetpack on. Have you started making RTGs?
Already created one row.
Good.
Or one platform full.
One platform. Yeah, make as many platforms as you can, because I think after tomorrow, we may have to do auto extractors for all the nonsense. All right, Fred said 4 large rovers can have 8 large silos, 8 including RTG, drill, paper, and seed. That is total 92 medium soil canisters. I can't find anyone using that setup. No, because it doesn't make sense. I mean, it will work, but it doesn't make much sense, Fred. Right? Because you will be getting soil literally for 2 hours. See, one of the things that people sometimes don't think about is how will this actually work? Right? To have one resource silo full with soil takes about, I don't know, like 25 minutes. To have, how many did you say you had in your setup? You had, I don't know, 8 large storage silos. How do you want to put 8? That's not going to work because you need to connect the rovers. You're not, I don't know what you're doing there, Fred. You're not thinking clearly. Right? You can't have 4 storage silos on a rover chain because you need to connect the rovers. You can only have 2 on top. That's it. Right? I don't know what is your age. You know, maybe you are a child, and then, you know, we can have a conversation around that. But if you're not a child, you should really think about how this would work in real life, right? Because the rovers need to be connected to each other. Think about it. Huh?
They can be connected to each other, just like a tractor pieces.
Yeah, and he made a, I mean, maybe I misunderstood him, right? That's also possible. But he said he wants to put like 4 storage silos on each rover. Well, I assume he wants to drive all 4 rovers, right? So he needs to connect the rovers, so he only has the 2 top slots on each rover. The front and the back slots are being used to connect to the other rovers. Or maybe I'm misunderstanding. So you would have the first rover would have the drill and the paver, the rover seat and an RTG, and then you could put one storage silo on top of that one. Then each rover, you would have 4 total, right? Would get 2 more, so you have 6 plus the one in the front is 7 plus the last rover, the back end. You can put another storage silo, so that's 8 total. 8 total. Each storage silo to fill takes about 25 minutes. So let's do the calculation here. 8 times 25 minutes divided by 60. You will be, for 3.5 hours, you will be collecting soil. I couldn't do that. I can't do that on stream. I can't do that as a human being. Right? On stream, it will be like super boring. No one will want to watch me rovering for 3.5 hours. Are you serious? Who wants to watch this? This is not happening, right? And so, you know, even if I do it, let's say somehow off stream, right? It's going to take 3.5 hours of just rovering. I just don't want to do this to myself. Inferno, what do you think?
don't know. I think it would be boring, but yeah.
Plus, you wouldn't see much, right? Because the first storage silo you would have to put behind your rover seat, right? So unless you use a storage silo A, which might also obscure your vision, it's just really going to be extremely painful to do this. Right, you wouldn't be able to see. There's, the planets are not smooth on the inside, right? Depending on where you are, there is caves and crevices where you can fall down.
Hi, Bryce.
Bryce, how are you doing? Yeah, I mean, needing soil is one thing, right? Just having a hypothetical exercise. And even in the hypothetical, I think it's not doable. Right? Because you will have lots of problems with this type of setup.
Maybe if they added upgrades that increase the yield of items, it would be a little bit more doable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them doing that, though.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, they're wanting to do 1 million dynamite.
$1 million dynamite, you need 2 carbon.
Which is a lot of soil.
Right, so you need 2 million soil. Let's do the calculation real quick. 2 million soil divided by 24 divided by 12. You need only 6,944 of those large storage silos full with soil. So let's say you fit 8 on a rover chain, and by the way, the rover chain becomes less maneuverable. It's going to be epically bad. But let's say you fit 8 on. You would have to make a total of 868 soil runs. 868 times 3.5 hours is 3,038 hours. How many hours does a year have? 365 times 24. Yeah, so for an entire year, 12 hours a day, you would have to collect soil, and just soil. Well, that's okay. It can be right over there. So that's what I'm saying, right? This is why I asked Fred, if he is a kid, because that's the kind of calculation that I immediately do in my head, right? And so if he thinks this is doable, then I'm wondering, if what his age is, basically. That's what I'm wondering. Because I talk to a lot of miners, right? Many of my subscribers are miners, and that is one of the observations that I have, that kids, they don't think that way. They just think like, oh, it would be cool to have a million dynamite. There's another problem with a million dynamite. Where do you put it? Right? For a million dynamite, you need something to put it on. Because dynamite, unfortunately, does not roll. Dynamite is sticky. So after dynamite prints, it doesn't roll like a resource canister, like a soil canister. Oh, you garbage camera. Do you guys see this? It's atrocious. So dynamite is sticky. So you need to put it somewhere. To put it somewhere, you need to print a structure to put it on. The structure to put it on costs other resources. Right? So that is something that you should have those thoughts. Just saying that 1,000,000 dynamite would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool, to be honest. It would be really cool. But it's also really difficult. Right? You would have to farm soil for an entire year. And I don't think you're going to do that. Inferno, do you know what I mean when I say dynamite is sticky?
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't roll off. I mean, it would be nice if it rolled off, but it doesn't. It's just not what it does. I mean, you could print it all in one big blob, but how would people know that you have 1,000,000 dynamite then? Right? You would have, you know, like the packagers, they'd all print inside each other. You would have 1,000,000 dynamite in one spot. And if you explode it, I'm pretty sure it won't make a big explosion. I'm pretty sure it would just make the explosion of one dynamite radius. So that entire thing, you need to think this through a little bit, Fred. Do you know some people play 10,000 hours? No.
What would be a little bit easier to do is, say, 500,000 hydrazine,
Mm-hmm.
which has a much higher explosion than dynamite.
Yeah. But the problem is putting it into soil canisters does not increase the explosion radius.
Oh, I was thinking of going with the auto extractor astronium.
Yeah, but then, okay, then where do you put the hydrazine? It has to go somewhere. Because remember, you don't
Yeah, it would have to go in. Yeah, it would have to go in fluid and soil canisters holding 24 each.
And that explosion is bugged, right? It doesn't make a bigger explosion. It makes just a regular dynamite explosion. And because you're getting it from astronium, the hydrazine is not printed. Hydrazine is actually never printed, but it is on your trade platform. So you need an auto. So you need an auto extractor to get it off the trade platform. I mean, you need an auto arm to get it off the trade platform.
The game just bugged.
What happened?
My character wouldn't slow down. I think my mouse went over to one of my other monitors.
Okay, okay.
I just went right off the edge with a platform.
Did you feed your snail?
Yes.
So no,
Everything's fine. It was just hilarious.
Yeah, the game is so buggy. It is terrible. This is what I'm saying. You have been letting the grass grow in your yard for too long. It is so high you can't just use the lawnmower anymore. You know, you need to use like a scythe or something. Did I pronounce that correctly?
A scythe? Yes.
right? You need to use a scythe, and then, you know, if there's like bushes or something, you can't even do that. You need to use like one of those caterpillar things that has the shrub um, thing in the front, where it cuts the stuff down. Right, and that is the thing, right? This game had so many bugs being collected for such a long time that it's it's hopeless trying to fix it at this point. It's absolutely hopeless.
It will have its own bitchy speedrun category someday.
Yeah. But you know, to really finish the game, I think what the speedrunner should do is not take off from the planet, but finish the missions with the you know, with opening all the cores. But the speedrunners don't do that. They do like some other nonsense. Like, you know, taking off in the shuttle and stuff like that. It's like, you guys don't play the game. You don't know. The game is not about taking off the shuttle. I know it's hard to do the opening all cores, but that should be your speedrun. Not like taking off the shuttle. Yeah.
Run all probes.
Yeah. Okay, now let me see here.
That's something I would watch.
Yeah, Fred said that people play 10,000 hours in Counter-Strike, but he says it's mindless shooting. No, it's not, because you have enemies that want to kill you. I think, right? It's a multiplayer game, if I remember it correctly.
Yeah, it's a shooter. It's also banned in several countries due to the loot crates.
Yeah, understandable. How do I do this here? I can't jump with this thing on. I don't know. I don't want to bug it, so I will put it here somewhere. And it's rolling downhill. You guys are wondering, right? Because gravity is going that way. Space is so huge that the gravity is being skewed. How many RTGs do you have?
1, 2, 3 platforms worth.
Good. Keep going. Sorry, I didn't mean to come across bossy. I'm just really worried that the patch hit.
You're good.
Because I tried to research, you cannot block Steam from updating. But if you could block it for like a little bit, I would be cool with that. Bryce, do you know how to play Astroneer without it getting updated? Have you ever heard of a way of doing that? Actually, I don't need to bunch them up all here. I need to sort of make like little pools of them.
The only way I personally know is just playing offline.
But can you play the game offline with a pending update, or will the Steam say no? You need to update the game.
Not sure.
And see, we can play together offline.
Right.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you understood that, right? That's not the problem. We can play this game offline together. Because the offline just means that the rewards and the whatever that's called, the achievements, are not being counted. That's it. You know, and I have already all the achievements. I know that you don't.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, I'm also not worried about achievements, right? But the thing is, could we play offline without updating the game? Or will Steam say, no, dude, you can play offline, but you need to update the game first? Right? Because I would be cool with playing the game maybe for like a week or two without the update. Just to finish this challenge here. I hope you're okay with that. And then probably Infernal, we both would need to not update the game. I think it can't be like that. Maybe, yeah, maybe just me doesn't need to update the game. That is also possible, right? Because I'm hosting. So, but there's a lot of unknowns where we don't really know how this would work.
Another solution is something that works for a game I play called 7 Days to Die, where you just copy and paste the whole folder of Astroneer. Like, copy the whole game and have it listed as not a Steam game.
But how do you list it as not a Steam game?
Don't save it or don't paste it in the Steam folder.
Oh, but if I were to start the executable, wouldn't it say, wait a minute, this is Steam executable, I need to start Steam first?
Not if you do the executable and not directly from Steam.
So you would need the executable from somewhere else.
Yeah, you would need to follow the path to Astroneer 64-bit, that one.
But I think the binary will know that it's a Steam game and it will want to start the Steam, the executable binary.
I'm going to experiment with it after we're done with the stream today.
Yeah. And Bryce, I heard what you were saying. I have this currently set. That exact thing, I found it also on Google, and I have it set, this camera. But the problem is, we want to play the game. We just don't want the update. Right? We want to complete the challenge. We want to play the game. That's not the problem.
Well, yeah, they can be reordered in the download manager, but after a while, it will try to auto-update. It will save it for about a week or two before just updating itself. And if you launch it, it will try to update.
Well, but we have to launch it, so don't tell me something that we can't use, right? We have to launch the game, son. We can't just like, you know. That's.
Yeah, I was answering Bryce's.
Ah, okay. We have to launch the game. That's the point. We just don't want the update.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. So maybe experiment with it a little bit, if you have time and feel like it. Oh man, this camera, I'm getting tired from my thumb hurts. No one on the system team is playing this game. You know, I like Gina a lot. She's very professional, a good and hard worker. But you know, just playing the game with your friends for fun doesn't count.
Your thumb hurts, huh?
It's like Infernal. It's like your thumb hurts, huh?
I haven't heard that since Nintendo thumb.
Oh, you know, because of my keyboard, right?
Yeah.
My mouse is in my keyboard. So the middle mouse button, this is my right mouse button, and I'm constantly fighting with the dumb camera. Constantly.
You remember Nintendo thumb, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Astroneer supports 8 players multiplayer. Records doesn't have to be done alone. Yeah, but you go and find. Infernal is the second person that we are using to do that.
Holding you hostage.
Yeah. But I think Infernal had a better understanding what he signed up for when he said like, "Hey, it would be cool. I would want to help." You can correct me if I'm wrong. It's a lot of work, right? It's a lot of work.
If this was my job in real life, I would do it for much longer than what I do my real job for.
So you're saying if you were to get paid, you would do it for much longer.
Uh, Pretty much mindlessly place things on something and press a button. Of course.
Of course. I like that. What happened? You know, if I would get paid by YouTube, we would have more options. But YouTube has this thing that 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 view hours a month. All right, my snail is having a little bit of neglect going on here, so I have to feed her. All the foods for my snail masters.
If we could get 8 players that could stay on track, that would be pretty cool, Fred.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Infernal is number 2 that we are trying with, and he's doing really good so far. So let's not jinx it.
I'm not in my element today, honestly.
No, it's fine. Sometimes you have those days. We didn't want to give the thing. So weird.
I'm also, as always, eating dinner.
Yeah. How many hours did you work today? Did your work hours change becoming a manager?
Just 9 hours. Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. I worked from 7 until 5. I don't know how much that is. I have no idea.
And
10. Well, but I had breakfast at like 8:30 or something like that. And then I went for a hike at I think 3 p.m. Where did the thing go? I'm like sometimes a little bit confused about what's going on. So we are now at 54,000 cranking. Cranking. I have an ace up my sleeve of something that we can do, but I'm not going to talk about it. Infernal, if you're curious, if you say like, you know what, I don't care, fine. If you're curious, I will message you that. Let me know if you're curious.
I need to learn all the shortcut keys, you know.
So, but don't say what I just typed on Discord. What is Fred saying? I have played Astroneer 100 hours total. Okay. In all Steam played games, it is 5th place in my total playtime. That's good. I think Bryce has 2,000 hours, so do I. How many do you have, Infernal?
Near?
Yeah.
Probably less than 100.
No. No, because I've seen you play a lot.
136 total.
Really? Counting
Yep.
live stream?
Yep.
Huh. Huh. See, the other arm does like a giving get gesture, and then it doesn't give. So weird.
Oh yeah, Fred, my first time ever so-called beating the game, I did an Iron Man challenge, or
Yeah.
no death challenge, where I went through and unlocked all the cores without dying.
Yeah, good. So here's how much power we have. I'm going to do the calculatore thing. We have 5. Right? 5. 1, 2. It's garbage. 3, 4.
Oh, and most of my knowledge of Astroneer came from Retro.
6. So 5 times 6 times 4 times 12 times 4. We have 5,760 power. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, divided by 13, divided by 6. So we actually have the exact amount of research going that we need for the power that we have. Let me see. We have how much was this again? Was this 6? 6 times 13? 1. Oh, hold on. Before I die here, let's do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the power need is 6 times 13 times 69. We need 5,382 power. So let's can I put this here somewhere? M plus, yes. And we have 5 times 6 times 4 times 12 times 4, 5,760. So I do that minus, and then where's MR? Where's this? Oh, here, MR. We have 378 power surplus. Divided by 69, we could make 5 more setups here with the power that we already have. 5 more setups. We worry about that once we have a slightly better idea of what's going on. Let me see here. We are roughly in the middle here. I will go up and try to take a screenshot. I think this was a poopy screenshot. Try this again. Good. So we have a couple of screenshots. I don't know how many of them were successful.
And the only thing that really sucks is now I have to start work like 2 hours earlier.
Because you're a manager.
2 or 3 hours earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And it took them until today to give me a key to the building.
Mm-hmm. So let's do some quality control. There is... Oh, this is mine. Give me. Let's do some quality control. This looks awfully dark here. No, it's good. This one is producing. This one is producing.
Also, not too bad of it. Yeah. That's like it.
Again?
That also is not a bad idea.
What is not a bad idea?
What you messaged me.
Yeah. Hey, if you're new to this channel, we stream every day and we only play on live stream. So if you want to get notified when we start streaming, please subscribe and hit that bell icon. The bell icon is what gives you those notifications 100%. The subscription does not. However, by subscribing, you're helping us because we don't get paid by YouTube until we have 1,000 subscribers. Still a long ways to go. Dude, wouldn't it be funny if the Astroneer could fall into a shredder? I did that just now, and this is how I got the idea. Are you running?
That's what I tried to do with the very first scale I obtained.
Oh, it doesn't go in, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't go in.
Tried to shred Sylvie.
Hold on, what's with you here, son? You are dead skis.
Of course, the reason why I tried to shred Sylvie is because you can just get infinite Sylvies.
Ah, nice. I like it. I like it.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, I agree. Infinite scrap. Sylvie just has to suffer over and over again.
Yep.
It's worth a shot, right? Good. I didn't take any hydrogen. Gosh darn. I didn't take any hydrogen, so we need to do this old school. This one is active, this one is active, this one is active, this one is active, this one is active. I don't know if you guys can hear that the sound is like broken somehow. Can you guys hear that the sound is broken? Oh, you are not researching there, son.
All right.
Ready to come to an end?
Sure. Whenever you are.
Yeah, let's do a 5-minute warning.
That will give me enough time to create another platform full of RTGs.
Yes, please. Finish that one and then we finish stream. And I will come and visit. Dude, go in here. Jesus, this game. I will come over. I went into Galaxy mode. I'm really impressed that you play every day this. I play Sunday and Monday a different game. Fred, Sunday and Monday I play a different game. You should really check out this channel more often. Inbound on Atrox. Hello. Good job. Let's see how we're doing here. Good. Good start. I need to make more. I need to make more soil. Looks like it. Let me do that while you're doing what you're doing. Soil. Soil is here. So now we have 54,000, something like that. 45 million. Oh yeah, I could totally drag this through here. Might as well help out a little bit. So Fred, we are playing other games here too, Sundays and Mondays. You're just not here. You're just not here, son. Yeah, I don't think, Infernal, that being in the Steam folder makes this a Steam game. I think the executable is specific and it knows it's a Steam game. That you have something in the Steam folder is just, you know, nice to have, but it doesn't make this a Steam game. I think it's the executable is a Steam executable. Could be wrong.
Oh, come on.
You know, Edrix is really beautiful. It has so many plants and everything. It's really nice. So thick with flora. Yeah, if you get a chance, look, experiment a little bit. I will too, Infernal.
Yep.
Because I think it doesn't matter. This I have Windows 7, right? It doesn't have like anything that monitors folders, stuff, something like that, you know. So that when you start Steam, well, I start Steam by um, opening Steam and then clicking on the game, right? But I'm pretty sure if you start the executable, it knows it's a Steam executable. I would be very surprised. And then it wants to start Steam, it wants to update Steam, and once it finished updating Steam, it will, you know, it will want to update the game um, before you play it.
Well, that was a little bit more than 5 minutes, but it's
No,
done.
it's fine. Better than nothing. You know, better than nothing. So I'll exchange this salt canister here. Give you a full one. I took it somewhere from the base, I think from over here. Good. So how are we looking now? Now we have, here, let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is good. We need this 6 long. Do you know what I mean when I say 6 long?
Yeah.
We have it 5 wide, we need it 6 long. So let's see how much power we have at the moment.
We're already going uphill over here.
I know. It's not going to get better. So we have 5 times 4 times 12 times 4. We have 960 power. 960, and there's 2 times 12 times 4 plus 960. We have a total of 1056 power right now. That's a good start. And we are having currently 56,000, 55,000 bytes per minute, and we are at 46 million bytes. So looking pretty good. Let me know when you're ready for ending stream.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let me just.
I have a lot of scrap and
Yeah. Neil B, how are you doing? Good to see you. We are about to finish. Why you not join earlier? Neil B? Feed your snail. We still have a couple minutes. I need to talk with Neil. I can't just, quit. Wow, Terrain 3.0, amazingly garbage. Did I pick the wrong one? I take this Virtus. It's amazingly garbage. How are you doing, Neil B? Hope you're doing good. We are about to finish stream, unfortunately. Did you? No, we have the plants here. Okay, good. I'm good. How are you? I had to do stuff also. 6 days left. Okay, good. 6 days left for what? For the new patch? No, right? Right, when you're done, go into your shuttle.
all right.
Okay, and as always, this is our new base. I will also take a picture of this thing. Hold on, I will actually exit, fly up on top of the shuttle, and then take a picture from the top. Because it has a hitbox if it is not attached to. Yeah, this is looking good.
Wow, that looks way more compact than the other base for the shredder setup.
Yeah. You may have to move your shredders because you sort of, I know the shredders need power, but we need this room eventually, right, to make more stuff. So you may have to move your shredders, but I think that's less of a problem than not having shredders at all.
Yeah.
Till summer break. Okay, good to hear that. Okay, and as always, right, we end the stream live by saving and quitting. All right, that's it, everyone. That's great. So what we are working on is the 1 billion byte challenge, right? I'm really concerned that System Error is going to release a patch. The next patch is going to have trains, so that's good. But they also may fix the item duplication glitch, right? And then this means that to make RTGs, we need auto extractors for lithium, for titanium, titanite, and for hematite, right? And you don't need just one auto extractor, right? You need multiple auto extractors because you need a lot of resources, right, to make thousands of RTGs, right? And RTGs is what powers the research farm, right? I did some calculations using large solar arrays, or I think they're just called solar arrays, right? Even if you make like, what was it, something like 160, it's not enough. It's just not enough, right? Aatrox doesn't have the sun that we need to make stuff happen, right? So I'm deeply concerned that the patch may hit tomorrow, possibly, right? Need to see, what happens, right? And if there's a way to avoid the patch for our game, at least for like a week or two, right, until we can complete the challenge. My best calculations is that at 277,000 bytes per minute, it will take about 4 weeks of streaming, right? With Sunday and Monday off because we're streaming a different game. Although I'm not super sure, right? Planet Crafter is out of content, and they already said that they are going to update end of July. So we still have 4 weeks for Planet Crafter new update to hit, right? So there is unfortunately out of content on that one. So we could stream Astroneer on Sunday and Monday as well, but I don't know if I want to do that, right? I like to play a different game. There's a game that I'm currently checking out. It's just a demo. I don't know how much content there is, how good it is. Maybe we can stream that, right? But 277,000 bytes, we are very far away from that, right? We are currently at 56,000, right? So that's going to be extremely difficult if we don't have the item duplication glitch to finish. And we found out today that to play a Steam game, you need to update it. You can't play an unupdated game, right? Unfortunately, that's what it is. Now, that said, we stream every day, and we only play on live stream. So if you guys want to get notified when we start streaming, please subscribe and hit that bell icon. The bell icon is what gives you those notifications 100%. The subscription does not. However, by subscribing, you're helping us because we don't get paid by YouTube until we have 1,000 subscribers. We also have a Discord, if you know what it is and like to use it. Link to the Discord is on my website, in the video description, and on my YouTube channel. We also have a merch store. The merch store has really cool merch that is unique. It's non-profit. I don't make any profit off of it, right? If you guys want to check it out, again, on my website, in the video description, and on the YouTube channel. That's it for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.